Howdy fellow YouTubers, my name is BobStrait, and today, I have this game that I've been playing, and it is entitled Planetside 2, and I just want to talk about it because it's a really good game, and it's kind of consuming my life. I got addicted to this game as I did Battlefield. You know, I was just looking for a new game, something fresh, and this game caught my eye. And, you know, I started playing it, and, like, the first few hours, I was like, fuck this game sucks. But, you know, I held on there, and, you know, once you learn everything, and once you understand how everything works, then the game just becomes so much fun, and it actually became addicting. So, you know, I'll probably be streaming this game here soon. I gotta get all my capture software set up and whatever. Cause yeah, the recording that you're seeing right now isn't that high quality, so I gotta fix that. Not too much to do there, but I should be able to get some good recordings, so look forward to that. Something else I'd like to note is that I don't really have a lot of people to play with in this game, so if you do play Planetside 2, and you want to, I am open to invitations or however that stuff works. Like I said, I've never actually played with friends in this game. I've been playing it for like 6 days now, and you know, I'm not too far. I'm playing on the US West server. I'm part of the VS, so you know, if you're VS and on the US server, send me a friend request and I will totally play, because I don't know. I'm still learning this game. I don't know how the invites work, or I got one friend request from some random person and I accepted it. I don't even know how to check like how to put them in a squad. I'm not sure how squads work, so I can learn that too. So yeah. I will, however, be working on a video that will teach you the basics of this game, because this game can be really overwhelming and confusing when you first start out. Like when I started out, I spent an hour just trying to figure out how to get where I need to be. And you know, there are places you can go and can't go, and places you should go, and there's a lot of little things that I would put in that video, and hopefully that can come out Friday. But I'm not promising anything, because I want to do a lot of editing and make that video the best it can be. Something that I don't really like about Planetside 2 is there's no real progression. Like, you get kills with a gun, but you don't like unlock the attachments for it. You have to use these cert points, which you get from capping bases, and it's kind of a messed up system where, you know, it's different from Battlefield in the way that you progress through the game, where it doesn't really matter. Well, it matters how high level you are, because that means you've had more time playing, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, just the way that it all progresses is a lot different than what I'm accustomed to, because I am a Battlefielder and not a Planetside fielder. Another thing that I dislike about this game is that it brings in no-win situations. Now, let me put this in terms of people who are used to Battlefield. Say you get spawn trapped in Battlefield. Operation Metro, you're down in the tunnels, you're all the way back, you know, you're just getting hounded in your spawn, but there's always a way out. You can pop smoke and go around them and, you know, cap those bases. In Planetside, there isn't that. In Planetside, there are literally no-win situations where no matter what you do, you're gonna lose. You gotta know when to leave, essentially. You gotta know when it's lost before it's done, and it just brings a different dynamic to the gameplay. The last thing that I don't really like about this game is the fact that once you create a character, 1, you can't move servers, and 2, you can't change the team that you're on, because there are 3 different teams, or I guess factions, and you can't change those teams. You have to create a brand new character and start from scratch, which I kind of find, you know, lame and whatever, but it is a good system. in the way that it makes you stick with your side. You know, if you have a lot of time in one character, you don't want to like start from scratch. But if you do want to start from scratch, you don't lose your progress, if that makes any sense. Another thing about that is the servers, is that once you start a character on a server, you can't move servers. So I remember the very first time I created a character, I started it on a European server, not really knowing how the servers went, and I got them like up to level 5, and I was like, well, I want to play with, you know, my friends here in the United States. So I had to delete that character and create a new character in, you know, the US server. Now to you Battlefielders, that sounds crazy, that the fact that you can't change servers. Well, it's kind of not. It's an MMO FPS where it's just like a humongous ass world, and you know there's always something going on. Therefore, there's only like 7 different servers. There's I think 3 in West US and a few in East, and then some in Europe and Australia. Now, as I said, no matter what time of day you're playing, there's almost always something going on. I do remember a few times where it's just kind of grinding, where there's a few people on, you know, when I say a few, I mean there's like 100 or 200 people like right next to you. And, you know, that sounds crazy compared to Battlefield, especially when you're on console where there's only 12 people. And I'm comparing this game to Battlefield when I really shouldn't, but, you know, that's my only real frame of reference, and that's the only way I can explain it compared to something. That's the only way you can really tell someone how it's like without them actually experiencing it. So please forgive me if you're insulted by my comparing to Battlefield. Anyway, now a lot of the time you'll find yourself somewhat alone, but not alone. You have a lot of teammates on your side, but you're not really fighting anyone. You're just moving from place to place, and no enemies are there to like combat you. And that does happen a lot, but that is a really easy and fast way to get your cert points so that you can, you know, get your attachments and, you know, your rocket launchers and all your cool stuff. That's actually the next thing I'm going to get, is a lock-on rocket launcher, because I can't tell you how many times I have been on by vehicles, and, you know, just the normal rocket launcher they give you, it just, you got to be far enough away that they can't hit you, but you have to be close enough that you can hit them, and it's just like, that is all I really have to say as of right now. You know, I will always put more info in the video that I'm going to post very soon, so I'll get working on that right after this video, so that I can get that awesome video to you guys. And what I want to know is if you guys would be interested in seeing more Planetside 2 stuff on my channel, but, you know, I wouldn't really post it on my channel. I would stream it, because behind Planetside 2, there's not a whole lot of action. Like, there's a lot of, you know, moving from place to place, but don't get me wrong, there are literally like hours and hours of just action, but there are also hours of, you know, just running and waiting and, you know, some of the boring stuff. And with PC recording, I haven't like really got that down, so I don't know how to you know, do certain things. So I have to learn how to do that, because it's real easy using my Elgato, but it's not that easy using OBS, and I don't know how to like do that. So I'm gonna look at all that and blah 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 technical stuff. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share this video on Facebook and Twitter. It would really help me out. My channel is doing fantastic. I just hit 500 subscribers, so I really want to thank all of you for this momentous occasion. And yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It would really help me out. That is all.
Medic.
Funky Chunky.
Medic.
Yeah, I love you. Ah, ah, ah.
Medic.
Where is that guy? Oh, you got him.
Medic.
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 There's Medic over here.